Well, hello, 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 my pickles, my snowflakes, my turtles, my no matter what club members, and my Goldilocks. Hey, attaining Goldilocks status is what I consider a good thing because you know what it takes to take care of yourself every single day. And as most of us learn here, that we encourage you to find what works for you, not following somebody else's food plan because they said it was a winner. I lost 43 pounds. I can do this. Yep. And you can use your credit card for it too. So, anyway, my name is Sarah, and I've been practicing my clean intermittent fasting OMAD here with you for quite a while. It's evolved over the years, and so have you. And that's what I love about it. The OGs are great, and sorry, they continue to amaze me with telling me what works for them and how they do it. And I so respect everybody getting to that place where, look, this is what I'm eating. It works for me. I know that you feel that I should do something different, but I'm not going to right now. I'm going to enjoy what works for me. And getting attuned to your body, getting in touch with what works for you. There are days where I feel that if you saw what I was eating, you'd say, what are you, a vegan? With added butter. And there's other times where it's like, what are you, a carnivore? There's just times where certain things have an appeal to me, and the balance of it isn't isn't seen right at that particular OMAD or that day. I always felt this way about exercise too, that instead of looking at the day, look at the week. If at the end of the week you've had spinach or broccoli 4 times that week, or you've had half a grapefruit and 3 oranges by the end of the week, or you've had beef 3 times a week, pork 2 times a week, and chicken all the others, or maybe 7 days of fish. At the end of the week, have you ticked the boxes of what people think you should be eating? Look at that. Same thing with exercise. Did you walk on Monday, and on Tuesday you went to Pilates, and Wednesday you took off, and Thursday you just stretched at home because you felt kind of tired and just didn't want to leave the house? Maybe it was cold and stormy out. I don't know. But it's the variety of everything. And it's really discovering what it is that your body likes, exercise-wise and food-wise, and clean intermittent fasting-wise. If you're doing things and you wake up the next day and it was like, wow, there's sleep and then there's slumber. I love those feelings of like, whoa, that was a really heavy slumber that I came out of this morning as I woke up. I love those feelings. And to me, that's related to the food that I'm eating. You know, there's some things that I try to have every single day just because. But like I said, by the end of the week, I love eggs. I love pork chops. I love pub burgers. I like steak. I like salads. I like, cheeses. I like good culture cottage cheese. I like Faye 0% yogurt. And yet, good culture cottage cheese with the highest fat content of all. I know, it's weird. Sometimes I like to have like a little cup of Chobani with nothing in it. Other times, if I see some raspberries or blackberries in the store, right now we have a little berry mixture. It's got strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and it's buy one, get one. Well, that's a great deal. And then putting that on the Chobani, I keep my entrees small because I want to have the other things. You know, if I had a regular size portion, like what they serve in restaurants or something like that, like an 8-ounce portion, a 10-ounce portion of meat with 2 veggies and this and that, I'd be too full to enjoy the cup of Chobani with the berries on it. Sometimes I put slivered almonds. Sometimes I put Michelle's granola. Sometimes I put Jessica's granola. I'm a frequent flyer at Whole Foods where they have a great assortment of both of those types of granolas. And so I keep my portions, my entree portions, smaller now so I can enjoy the next things. I want to have that whole orange. I want to have that opal apple. I love opal apples. Have you had an opal apple yet? They're $3.99 in a cute little bag at my store right now, and they work. They're smaller than this, you know, and I have that kind of at the end of my meal. It signals you're done, girly. My body does not like lettuce anymore. I love baby butter lettuce, but it doesn't like my digestion. So when I say I have a salad, it is the broccoli slaw. I usually try to get the organic at Whole Foods, either the cabbage one with white and red cabbage, the 365 that they have, or the broccoli slaw. Neither one of them have lettuce in it. So I'll have that with some crumbled feta cheese, macadamia nut oil. If you haven't had that, you haven't lived, girly. Some shredded carrots and mushrooms on top. And that to me is a delicious salad, and it's raw veggies. So like at the end of the week, once again, I had some cooked broccoli, I had some Brussels sprouts that were cooked, and I also had 2 or 3 salads. I also had some mini cucumbers. I also had some raw carrots. I bought a 2-pound bag of the 3-color organic carrots. What fun. A lot of them right now are in a stew that I'm making with leftover steak. When I have leftover steak, I put it in the freezer. Then I pull it out and I mix the steak that's been grilled along with some pub burgers. Maybe I'll put a pub burger in that. The carrots, cauliflower crumbles, some pearl onions, a little red sauce, and some better than bouillon. And it's cooking right now. I wish you could smell it in the kitchen. And that will be a hearty, thick, nice stew to have. And I'll have a smaller portion of it, like a cup versus the bowl. And then I can enjoy the rest of how I eat my OMAD when I get to it. As many of you know, it's the clean intermittent fasting that made the miracle deal for me. I realized that having flavored coffees or things in my coffee or flavored waters were keeping me that simply from attaining this weight that I enjoy right now, week after week, month after month. Nobody could be more surprised than me. Nobody. Because I'm in my 70s and I made peace with myself that I would just be what I am, slowly gaining over the years like we see around us all the time. And then here I am at 72, weighing less than I weighed in the 3rd grade. I call that the miracle of the clean intermittent fasting. What does that mean? I wake up in the morning and I have a warm, more than a cup, less than a half liter. So, 14 ounces, 8 to 12 to 14 ounces of warm water that's been filtered twice with an element, ELMNT, raw unflavored. And that gives me my electrolytes for the day. So I know I've had them. I'll have that, and then I have my black cuppa. Right now I'm in love with my Starbucks French roast. I buy the beans, and I cook them, and I grind them at home. I'm in the market for a new grinder, and my finger is right on getting one. I read the reviews because I am so tired of cleaning up the mess of the one, and I bought 2, one for decaf beans and one for regular beans. And these 2 machines are just so messy. I have to start all over again every day. So what I'm doing is I'm reading on Amazon the reviews, because the grinds and the dust and everything, it's just a mess every day. And so I keep on it because I love the pour over coffee, which is like the Chemex thing. It's like the figure 8 thing. And it looks like the old Ivory liquid, if you remember that, where it came with little aprons at one point as a marketing tool. That was so cute. So then I do the pour over in the stainless steel mesh filter, and I love it, but it's a mess. And so I'm thinking of investing in a new one. I'm looking at it's Burr, I think. they call it, and it's 71 something for it. It comes in red and black, and the container that holds the beans is kind of yellow golden instead of white. So I think that maybe that protects the beans too from, you know, direct sunlight, which I seem to have streaming through the kitchen window right onto the grinder. I don't know. These are luxury problems I have, right? So, with my black coffee though, I do love my black strong coffee made at home, ground with the beans, and that after I have my LMNT, my element in my water, then I just have black coffee all the way through the day until it's time for my OMAD. And yes, I feast, and yes, I enjoy. Sometimes I'm done in half an hour. Sometimes I spread it out. Sometimes it takes a whole hour and a half to have all the things I have. Like I like to have something like an orange because it takes a while to peel. And then what I've had up until then gets a chance to get down there and kind of get settled in my belly. While I peel that, then I have that, and then I'm ready for the next thing. Sometimes it's the cottage cheese, good culture. I buy what's on sale with the latest date, you know, the furthest out date. So I'll have anything from 2% to 4% to 6%, depending on the variables of how long it, you know, how long it's fresh and if it's on sale. That's what I do. And then the Faye, I tried Chobani plain, did not like it. So I'm sticking with my Faye. I have had 5, I have had 2.5, and I have had, or 2, and I have had 0. And recently I've been buying the 0 because I just enjoy it. 80 calories in a cup if you're a calorie watcher. Great protein. And I feel that the Faye does good things in my belly as well. And so I enjoy all of these things along with my opal apple. I love saying that, can you tell? And it's a good food day. Yes, I have grains. Yes, I have, you know, the fruits. Yes, sometimes I have a treat as well. It all seems to continue to work because during my clean intermittent fasting, which to me is the miracle, is I'm going at least 18 to 23 hours, depends on the day, without having any food. Just plain water, the LMNT, and the black, strong, unflavored water. And it just seems to continue to work. I'm not writing a check to anybody. I'm not using my Visa card to pay for monthly subscriptions and memberships to all of this. I can put what shopping dollars I have into good foods like organic berries or organic other things that I have, like the broccoli slaw. It doesn't matter. I buy organic when I can, like the opal apples. Yeah, I did say it again. At Whole Foods when they're on sale. I like them. Otherwise, the 2-pound bag of the opal apples at my store work out perfectly as well. And I like it because it's small, because I don't want to have an apple this big that I only want half of. Yes, I've saved half of them, but, you know, I'd rather have the whole thing all done. I also like a little banana with my yogurt or my cottage cheese, along with the granola and the slivered almonds. So I keep my entree small, then I can enjoy the other things that I've put into my food plan for the day. And it's, once I start eating, then I have it until I'm done, and then I'm really done. And I go in and I floss and I brush, and my body says, you're done. So now just enjoy the rest of your day. The miracle comes throughout the day as I just have the plain water and the plain coffee, no flavors, no sweeteners, no lighteners, no nut and honey, with the element in the morning and the plain water. Like when I have to have something good, like festive, it's the San Pellegrino bubbly plain water. It's a treat. If you're having a flavored something or other in your coffee or in your water, and you're wondering why you can't lose the sniggly, try it for a week. Way on a Sunday. Try that for a week. Plain, unflavored coffee and water. Strong coffee beans, plain, unflavored water, something like Element, maybe even just salting your water. And then weigh yourself the following Sunday and see if not having flavors or anything like that in your clean intermittent fasting stage has made a difference. It certainly did for me. So I continue to say what works for me. And I'm enjoying the no deprivation thing like I never, ever thought I would or could, which is even more important. So I'm so glad you're here. I love hearing from you. I love it when you tell me your age and what works for you because it's a community. And if we were all the same, we're snowflakes. That's why we're snowflakes. And if you're Goldilocks, here. Raise your flag. I'm so happy you're here and you know what works for you. And you don't have to have the eyes on you or the comments or the shaking of the head or the rolling of the eyes or feel like they're talking about you in the kitchen when you're still out there enjoying your OMAD. It's all about the food, isn't it? Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.